Hello listeners, this is Ty376 and welcome back to another edition of Stories from the Friendzone. This broadcast is brought to you by fucking coffee. Is he my friend or an ex-boyfriend who thinks he's stuck in the friend zone? We dated 4 years ago when we were both 24 for 2 years. I broke up with him because I realized I was gay, but also he had really chronic bad breath and body odor, yucky. But I'm not shallow, so I did date him for a while. Although, when he met me, I tried to reject him in a nice way because I was already having feelings for women, and I said, "I'm sorry, but I'm more interested in women right now." And he said, "That's cool." I thought he was accepting the rejection. Turns out he was saying, "That's cool, I will still try to date you." LOL. Weird. Fast forward to last week, he came to court with me for a ticket and kept saying that we should go do something and hang out afterwards and that he was going to pay for lunch. I say okay. I didn't see anything wrong with a friend inviting another friend to lunch. The whole time he was with me, he was really stinky, like the kind of stink that clings to your clothes in your car, but I'm not tripping because I'm not rude like that. Smiley face. But just to give you a picture, breath smells like dog poop, and the body odor smells like onions and dirty armpits. After a while, I notice he's looking for excuses to hold my hand and hug me and wrap his arms around my waist a bunch of times like we did when we dated. At first, he gave me a greeting hug, then he touched my hand briefly and said, "Your hands are freezing," and then he held them forever. I was just like, okay. Then he hugged me because he said he felt cold. Then in the courthouse, he held my hand again, allegedly for support. I appreciated all of that, but given our dating history, I felt it was inappropriate. So I told him not to do that anymore and asked why he did it. His answer was, "Have you ever felt like you should do something and then you did it?" Really unclear and vague. We used to talk/text every few days, now it's much less. We had also made plans to go to the hookah spot 2 days after the court thing, and he canceled those plans. He said he wanted to do that this week, but he hasn't called to reschedule those plans. I'm kind of worried. So my questions are, 1. Did I hurt his feelings by putting him in the friend zone? 2. He had a GF after we broke up who was really hot, 9 out of 10. How could he downgrade to me? I'm like a 5 out of 10, LOL. 3. Did I hurt our relationship? 4. Is he in love with me? Well, first, I'm going to address the first paragraph where you said you dated him because you're nice. Even though the guy smells like onions, dog poop, and dirty armpits, you still dated the guy. Just to be nice? You didn't date him because you liked him? That's one of those things where, you know, that's not okay, really. Don't be dating people that you're not into. The whole thing about the friend zone is like, yeah, guys are upset that they're in the friend zone or whatever, and, you know, it's arguable that that whole thing is made up. It's certainly funny, but the reason that, you know, girls friend zoning guys is okay in a sense is that they end up not dating the guys that they rejected. It's wrong of them to, you know, keep them around and kind of dangle that carrot out. But what I'm saying is, as long as you don't date the guy, it's not a bad thing. Anything other than that, that's all his actions that he's taking part in, you know, constantly asking you out or maybe following you around or trying to text all the time or whatever. That's all on him. As long as you just reject him and never end up dating him, then, you know, the quote unquote friend zone is fine. If you're interested in women, just date women. Don't bother spending your time dating a guy, especially one that you don't like, and especially one that's just going to turn you off to guys altogether. Not all guys smell like chronic bad breath and body odor. Unless he constantly drinks coffee and works out way too much and has a really shitty diet. You don't see anything wrong with a friend inviting another friend to lunch. There is nothing wrong with it. The problem is, you probably know that he's trying to go on a date with you, and you're okay with that because he's paying for it, so why not? You appreciated all the support at court or for the ticket thing or whatever in the form of hugs and hand-holding, but then you say it's inappropriate. Is it appropriate at all for you guys to be hanging out after you've broken up? You used to talk/text every few days, and now it's much less frequent. What are you worried about? I mean, he probably just got smart and stopped talking to you because you're not going to date him. And he still has feelings for you, so he's probably just trying to get over that. If the dude's really stinky and you don't want to date him, it's not rude to reject that kind of thing. It's really not. It's doing yourself a favor. So your questions are, 1. Did you hurt his feelings by putting him in the friend zone? Yes, but I would say, that is his agency as well. It's his decision to stay in that place. I would strongly advise, just so you can avoid this situation later in life, to not go on a quote-unquote lunch where the guy's paying and it's kind of obvious that he has feelings for you. I'd advise against that in the future. You can buy your own sandwich. It's okay. Or your girlfriend can buy you a sandwich. Number 2, he had a girlfriend after you broke up who was really hot, 9 out of 10. How could he downgrade to me? You're like a 5 out of 10, lol. Well, I mean, he has feelings for you. Or maybe the 9 out of 10 girl dumped him because he was really stinky and had chronic bad breath. And so he thought he could get a little something out of you, so he kind of just slunk back to his old lady, so to speak. Number 3, did you hurt your friendship? What friendship? You guys were in a relationship. There's not really a friendship after that because the dude still has feelings for you. Let me try to answer that another way. I want to say no, because again, I'm going to put it on the guy. It's his decision to continue to, talk to you or want to hang out with you and stuff like that. And of course, you're a girl, you like to have fun, you like to hang out with people, so why not hang out? As long as he doesn't do a bunch of creepy ass shit and continue to try to date you, then it shouldn't be a problem. Well, the problem is that he is going to still try to date you, so it's really more on him. It's not necessarily about you hurting the friendship. It's more he has to make the decision to kind of move on from that whole situation. Number 4, is he in love with me? I don't know. He canceled the plans that you guys had and then has not made those plans since. Like I said, I think he's trying to get over you. You guys are 24. Oh my god, I'm rereading the first paragraph. You guys dated 4 years ago when you were both 24. You're fucking 28 years old. Who fucking gives a shit? Really? Are you guys doing meth too? Is this in the middle of bumfuck nowhere? Fucking 28 years old and worrying about the friend zone. Fuck me. Well guys, thanks for listening. We'll see you later.